Welcome to my first ever playthrough of Stalker 2. Previously, we helped Scar assault Duga, but it failed. We wanted to take down the leader of Monolithians, which was Faust, but he kept making copies of himself, so we could, not find the real him, basically. Then we went into the science, research facility, STC and we learned that there was a certain project, I can't remember its name, which is responsible for these phantoms and illusions. And the scientist could not give us a full information because it was a classified information. But there are scientists who know why it is and how to stop it, and they just have more information about it. And we need Richter's help, who knows who the scientists are. So now we have to go to Richter to get some answers. That's basically all. Okay, so I'm in this place. This is Rostok. This is where we're gonna find him. Right now, I decided to give another weapon a try, which is Fora, because you guys recommended me to get this for mid end game, something like that. I'm also wearing Seva, and I have my regular shotgun. So yeah, let's find Richter. Hi. Who is this?
Did you hear the news? Freedom and duty are at it again. Now I gotta sit here and wait for duty to storm in.
Oh, I need to up the volume.
Rostok back and execute me as a traitor. But for the moment, it's mostly just threats. And I've still got work to do. So, what's your poison?
Water.
I found 3 artifacts in an anomaly today.
I used to think that I had to keep this bar running as a sort of obligation to duty, but then I realized
No, actually,
I
it's
just
tea.
cared about the bar itself.
This is my
matter who
poison.
hung out here. And as long as the treaty was in effect, plenty of folks didn't care who they shared a drink with either.
Got any work for me? Something challenging, preferably.
Okay, here's a serious one for you. Some bandits have set up shop at the warehouse in the Red Forest.
Let me cheer you guys.
They've been robbing freedom
This is
and get in the way of
The
business.
young scientist is making a list.
McLuha is offering a nice bounty on their heads. He sent a freedom group after them, but they've gone dark. We can't reach them.
How do I choose?
They must have gotten into
Call
trouble.
it a bloodsucker. The
So,
veterans call it a
I
sucker.
need those bandits
The nookies just call it,
eliminated. And I'd like some info on what happened to the Freedom Squad. Will you do it?
Sure.
Sure. I'm in.
Good. I've sent you the coordinates to the
I
warehouse.
love taking care of
And to
bandits.
the place where the Freedom
Why
Group went
not?
dark. But the group isn't your top priority. If you don't find them, we will eventually. Your main job is to kill the bandits. Good luck.
Do you have any work for me?
You're in the market for some new gear and the old coupon stash is running low, eh? I get it. Here's what I can offer you.
Oh, these are the side thingies. Okay, yeah, no.
I'm not interested.
I don't wanna. I wanna do story types of missions, and not those kinds. Okay, let's do 70. 70%.
How are you?
What a day, huh? No coupons, zero loot,
How far is this?
and an empty stomach.
Oh, over here. Damn. It's pretty... Okay, I don't wanna do this right now.
Here's the Polovin. No clinking glasses.
You want to chat?
They seem like a
Do I look like
decent
radio to you?
dude. We're just having a
The
few
best news is the news you uncover on your own. Or better yet, the news you make.
You rat snatch rushed
Unless it's your obituary, of course. Gotta draw a line somewhere.
I was just trying to get him out of here.
I need to find some people. Ozerski mentioned you might be able to help me with that.
You're making some friends, I see. Ozerski is a man with a heart of gold. When he's not being pain in the ass, anyway.
You seem pretty popular yourself. Are you some kind of recruiter? Bringing folks to Strider, mingling with scientists, cozying up to S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Good.
And you keep popping up wherever I go, too.
That is true.
Must be the zone's will. Nah, there's a plenty of recruiters here without me. By the way, there's that stalker who showed up after the signal, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Ever heard of him? He's a legend around here. I hear he's putting together a new crew. He doesn't like what's going on in the zone and he wants to shake things up.
Oh, he's alive.
This is the first break I've taken today.
Oh, wait, I thought like since he was in the like the early games and the stories and everything, he would probably not be here anymore. He's like a legend, but okay.
What's S.T.A.L.K.E.R up to? What's his plan?
That's something you gotta ask the man himself. And if he doesn't trust you enough, you'll never find out. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is the type who keeps his plans to himself.
I find Richter very interesting. I guess, trust him, but it is kind of suspicious how he is everywhere and he knows everyone. So I feel like he has maybe a bigger role to play. And also, what is this, the giant scar? Interesting.
What happened to his old crew?
I could tell you they found lots of rare artifacts, left for the mainland, and lived happily
Maybe he
ever
was
after.
part of the crew.
But in reality, not everyone made it back from their trip to the monolith.
Yesterday was my birthday.
How can I find this S.T.A.L.K.E.R guy?
I think, or was it the day before?
I might have said too much already.
I'm still alive.
Duty member.
Either the zone's gonna help you, or S.T.A.L.K.E.R will find you himself. But I don't think you two would hit it off right now. As long as you and S.T.A.L.K.E.R keep looking for the Shining Zone, you better stay away from S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He doesn't trust or cooperate with anyone. Can you really blame him?
There are trustworthy people in the zone. Actually,
Man, this sucks. No loot, no
There are no
profit.
trustworthy people in the zone. S.T.A.L.K.E.'s got that right. Looking for allies is a waste of time. Speaking of which, do you know anyone on this list?
I know one of them, Dvupalov. He's a real grump when he's sober, which, thankfully, isn't often. He's usually holed up in his old hideout and doesn't entertain visitors. If you want to talk to him, you'll need to bring him a collar from a mutant.
Let me cheer you
He used
guys
to do
up.
some research with the collars, and now he just collects them.
And then it hit
Talk about sentimental.
is this the type of collar he collects?
Is this the type of collar Dvupalov collects?
See the point of going back to
Wow.
the mainland.
You've certainly been around the zone if you've managed to find one.
That's why I had it in my
You're
pocket.
shaping up to be quite the stalker. Now that you have the collar, you're good to head to Dvupalov's hideout. I'll send you the coordinates. If he asks you for a password, the answer is leash. Remember, if the professor offers you a drink, don't turn it down. It'll make the conversation
been in
smoother.
the zone for a long time. now.
But don't try to outdrink him either.
Okay.
You won't stand a chance. See ya.
Okay.
None of us were fond of the Wardens. But at least they brought some order. Now we've got war everywhere.
Okay, wait. I want to leave this place because there's a lot of talking. Mysterious professor collecting mutant collars and running his own moonshine operation. Not too long ago, I wouldn't have given Richter the time of day, but now it seems like he is our only lead. Why? Why wouldn't you give him the time of day? What? If what Ozerski said about the controller project, that's what it was called. To be true, this could be the key to neutralizing Faust. So I can't fast travel to chemical plant, which means that we're gonna have to go there by foot. But it's not really like super far, honestly. We can get there in maybe like 5 minutes. We are here. I did take a bit of an untraditional route, I guess. Because I'm, you know. Oh my god. Rewarding. Is that a threat? Hello? Roofed warehouse. Hello?
What do I want?
The leash.
Come on in. And don't drag your feet.
If you only got one, don't expect a big payout. Where are your manners? Where do you think you're going, Stalker?
No, give me a second. He's not even looking in my direction. Hello?
Hand it over. You're new around here, aren't you? Or have I just forgotten you? I had an assistant I'll never forget. Nightingale. It was a delight to work with and a great drinking buddy. It's a shame he's gone. Think you can fill his shoes?
I wasn't planning to. I'm here about...
I know what you're here about. The first ones in the house. But we'll enjoy it right here on the spot. You can fetch the bottle from my lab. It's just down the hall.
Oh my god. 14,000, damn. Okay, let's not steal any food from him. Magic vodka. I would not survive with this guy. Wait, he is making alcohol? Damn. Sea protection. Interesting.
It's an elixir you'll light and never forget. Or remember. All right. Let's sample the goods. Let's have one. And then we can talk about what, where, and how much. Here's to the start of our partnership.
All right. Here's to our partnership.
But we have to make sure we don't drink too much, so we do not out-drink him or something.
Not even a flinch, huh? That sort of bravado is gonna...
Again?
When you're drinking, you've gotta put your heart into it. So, where are we?
Like no
How about another
snacks. And like nothing salty. Like the... What do they call it? Those like pickles? the marinated... The pickles! I'm gonna ask after
Let's
this.
toss another one back.
You're definitely not a grad student. That's a good thing. Look, about those scholars. Leave them out next time. The shop's closed. What's the point of stocking up on collars if I don't have a leash?
Okay, I
It
think...
was a promising project, sure. But it's time to bid it farewell. Bottoms up, Stalker.
What project
Here's the
are you
pickle.
talking about?
I told ya, Project Leash. The mutant control project. They cooked up all sorts of freaks, then tried to make gadgets to buzz them around and zap them remotely if things get out of hand.
Oh no.
As you know, they fucked up the later parts. When the project got shelved, those colored mutants were supposed to die peacefully in their cages, not run amok in the zones poking stalkers. So much for a promising project. But I suppose promises are made to be broken. How about a drink to that stalker?
Let's have another one. Sure.
To abstract thinking. If man is the measure of all things, then the measure of a man is 3 shots of this magic vodka. So go ahead, ask your questions while I'm feeling charitable.
How do you destroy phantoms and defeat someone who can create induced illusions?
Seen double, eh? You probably just had some bad vodka. Try some of mine. It's good for more than just keeping radiation at bay.
When I saw the man who created those phantoms, I was stone cold sober.
Ha ha ha, and I was stone cold sober when I saw evidence that it was impossible. But who am I to forbid you from living in a world of illusions? If you're really so eager, drag your ass to X5. That's where the whole 3-ring circus used to
Oh my god,
be.
this is making me
Try
dizzy.
to find a blueprint for the suppressor. It's out to help you. I'm all out of vodka anyway.
Oh,
Come
he's
on.
gonna pass out.
I'll give you the key card for the lab. The colors were a crude instrument. The suppressors, on the other hand, they were designed to
Oh, I don't like this.
dampen abilities of a finer nature. Now, where did I put it?
Like, this is why I don't drink. I hate this
No,
feeling.
that's just some junk.
Makes me
look,
so
a
nauseous.
pickle. I'll save it for later. Fuck, where are you off to? The artifact just popped out of the still. Grab me, Stalker.
Did I catch it? Yeah, it's here.
Why, you're light on your feet, Stalker. You can hang on to this one. You've earned it. You went after that artifact like a bullet from a gun.
I feel like he's gonna sell my organs.
Seems like I gave the keycard for X5 to Shcherba after all. That's why I hate teetotalers. The bastard must have caught me in a good mood. Anyway, if you want the suppressor, you need to talk to that boring grad student yourself. He's over in Nagroprom.
It can never be that
close
easy.
to X5. And now for the 4th shot. The happiest of them all. Oh, good. This is my blissful kind of experiment. Here comes oblivion. You, whippersnappers, should stay away from all this. Nothing good ever comes of it. And never will.
Why did you collect these collars?
Why did you collect those collars anyway?
They're the only thing I have left to remind me of all my future scientific endeavors. Sentimentality, a quirk of human nature. Who can really say? Anyway, here's to leaving sentimentality behind.
You're the first Project X scientist I've met who's still alive. I'm curious to hear about it firsthand.
Believe me, those men of great learning would rather not have my tongue tarnish their legacy. So I'm more than willing to do exactly that. Here's the scoop. Project X was a bunch of charlatans, and I was the most shameless one of them all. How's that for a revelation?
Tell me about the ability to create
You
phantoms.
used to work with phantoms. Tell me about the ability to create them.
I used to work on lots of things, including that one, yeah. What can I say? It didn't pan out. Turns out, not a single subject was capable of controlling even a paltry ability like this.
What was the purpose of Controller
What was the
Project?
purpose of the Controller Project?
To have like bioweapons, maybe?
Producing one failure after another.
Like the
No,
mutants.
Really, the project was meant to put the abilities of mutants to good use. But can we
For
truly
war?
blame mindless creatures for their actions? Those in charge should have known right from the start that
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
could be changed.
True.
When you try to fix someone else's mistakes, you only end up making new ones. Move your ass already.
Leave my ass alone, sir. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of Nemesis from Resident Evil. Stars. Okay, let's go like that. An interesting interaction. Foul tarnished. Emboldened by flame of ambition. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask before I forget this. This like helmet over here, when I try to upgrade it in the little like upgrade section, there is no, like I can't select the circle of the helmet. And I don't know why, because I can select and upgrade the other pieces of the armor, but this one is just inaccessible. Do you guys know why? I don't know what I have to do. Hello?
I asked you to vacate the premises. I'm occupying it and there's nothing here to take.
Calm down, Shcherba. Dvupalov sent me.
Is the professor doing okay? He didn't succumb to intoxication from that poison of his, did he? Its alcohol by volume is nearing pure ethanol. Not to mention the anomalous component. What a fall from grace. A great scientist resorting to making vodka.
Why are you taking care of Dvupalov?
Why do you even bother helping Dvupalov?
How can I stand by and watch a scientist of his caliber kill the few brain cells he has left? He has invaluable knowledge and skills, the kind that are not taught at Malachite, especially nowadays. The professor has no right to go down this path.
I mean, based on how many bottles he has over there, I think he already has.
Tell me about Dvupalov. So he's a great scientist?
Professor Dvupalov is a brilliant mind hailing from the Project X era, the mastermind behind the Controller Project. He used to bring science to new heights. Now the only thing he can bring is a glass toward his lips. He's disenchanted with his life's work, you see? Nothing ever changes. If only the professor had taken a moment to peruse my notes instead of selling vodka.
Dvupalov sent me to get the key card for X5. I'm looking for the Phantom Suppressor.
It took Dvupalov a whole 6 months just to remember my name while I served him food every day. And now he tells you about the card right away? Did you drink with him or something?
It's tough to avoid having a drink with him.
That stuff is pure poison. All right, I'll give you the card. It's too risky for me in there anyway. But you've got to promise me that you'll search X5 for any papers related to the Controller project and bring them back to me.
Sure. Wait, not... What do you know about the Controller project?
Tell me what you know about the Controller project.
The Controller project did involve some research on phantoms, but its main objective was to develop specimens modified with both biological and technological enhancements. Unlike their mutant predecessors, which were impossible to keep in their cages, these were meant to be trained as soldiers to protect Project X personnel. Can you imagine? Not even S.T.A.L.K.E.R is attempting anything like that nowadays. They haven't even managed to create a single new specimen.
So, hold on.
Tell me what...
The Controller project did involve some research on phantoms, but its main objective was to develop specimens modified with both biological and technological enhancements. Unlike their mutant predecessors, which were impossible to keep in their cages, these were meant to be trained as soldiers to protect Project X person. Can you imagine?
So kind of like the cyberpunk thing with like metallic arms and stuff. Maybe. Okay, interesting.
Why do you want those papers?
I tried to convince Professor Dvupalov that I'm a worthy successor to his great work, but all I received from him was a couple of his drafts, one of which had been used as a food wrapper. I'm talking about research that could etch our names into history. Since the professor doesn't seem to recognize it, I'll take it upon myself to finish the job for him.
Since I'm headed to X5, tell me about the lab.
Until recently, no one even knew it existed. The research there was classified, and the lab had been mothballed for quite some time.
Interesting.
Then Duty did some cleanup with heavy explosives there, and found hidden levels beneath Agroprom. I used certain informal channels to reach out to the professor. That's how I found out it was an old mutant research lab. I can't even begin to fathom what's going on in there right now.
Exploring it is gonna be so fun. And yeah, he just said that. I don't know what's going on in there.
Hand me that key card, and I'll see what I can do about your papers.
All right. It's not like I've got much of a choice.
I don't wanna...
But keep those papers in mind, Stalker. You'll need to head all the way down, but if you're willing to do the job, I'll make it worth your while. I'll go check on the professor in the meantime. Seems like every time I look away, he's got a new drinking buddy.
Oh my god, this beeping is gonna drive me insane. Okay, how... Okay, so it's just right here. Got it. By the way... this is outside. I'm gonna do it later. Ooh, this is gonna be so interesting! But I don't want to go down there. It's gonna be scary. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna need some Winchester for this one. Why are there so many skeletons? That's suspicious. Okay, so this is the way we are supposed to go, which means that we are not gonna go that way. Okay, what's in here? Ow. That hurt. Oh. Oh, that's the one that I got. I'm sorry, Mr. Zombie. Whoop. Get inside the lab, enter lab beneath something. Oh my god, this range sucks ass. Oh, this is cool. Is this unique? It's called Thunder. Where did it go? Did I not pick it up? Oh yeah, this is different. It's a little bit stronger than mine. And grenade launcher system? What? But it has a different type of, like, ammunition. Yeah, this one. That's really cool, though. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? That game about rats. What is it called? It's the Le Francais game about rats. Innocence? Plague Tale. A Plague Tale Innocence. Omelette au fromage. Do I have some cheese? You guys, please. This is gonna take a while. I could just throw the explosive, but it's also gonna damage me, so... I don't know. Okay, never mind. Oh!
Beep 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 beep. Boop boop. Beep 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 beep.
Did not expect that. Okay, they can pass here. Note from the registration. The new batch of samples is coming in near as I expected. They are sedated, but keep an eye out for any issues. Their control panel. So, oh, oopsie. There should have been food in here. So I wouldn't, like, classify Stalker as a scary game. Like a horror game. Because to me, horror game is like Silent Hill or something. Something like that. But it's definitely very creepy. Like, it gives me a very unprotected, uneasy, I'm in danger type of feeling, which I love in a video game. Not IRL. So, you never know what's in the corner. This is definitely more creepy than Fallout. Okay, here we go. Is this black mold? Ew! Can we close this? Is that my... wait, do I have to fight this thing? No. Something is awake here. Get to the lower level. Mom, pick me up! Like, this is what I mean. It's very creepy. I love sound design.
Beep-beep. Beep-beep.
Ew! My spider senses are tingling. Okay, so this was kind of like an observation area. They would just drop victims here and look at them. I'm in combat. Oh! Ow! Where are you, mother trucker? Stop. I'm still in combat. What is that, like, magical sound? Is it bugged? I also do have a quest on the side to find, well, it's not on the side, but I do have to find the papers. I really hope I'm not gonna miss them. And I'm assuming I'm gonna have to go through those, like, cages as well, which is gonna suck. What do you want from me, game? Research the lab. Got it. Can you play it? Game?
You're having trouble sleeping too, I see. Let's get started early today. We're going to explore how your brain responds to metaphor, empathy, and abstract thinking. Those are the traits that separate us from simple beasts. And there, what separates you from the other mutants? You fell mutants. I rummaged through my library and came across something that suits our circumstances perfectly. I hope you won't mind a little poetry. Not backwards, forwards is the spirit science. This moment now alone is our delight.
Start the generator. It's gonna unlock things we don't want unlocked. Oh my god, hi! I can just smell Chimera somewhere. is this, Elden Ring? Why are they rolling? My boss. Is this the only way to go? Yeah, that's the main entrance. That's the big door. The big door. Oh, that was fast. Finding the papers. High post implementation mortality. Survivors show no telekinetic abilities. Harm. So, wait, so they were experimenting on humans. I guess all the monsters in Stalker game used to be humans, like the bloodsuckers, the vampire guys, I mean zombies, snarks or snorks, whatever these guys are. And I guess like just handful of animals, like the boars and everything. Those like pig-looking guys. And the dogs, of course, are very aggressive. So when they said a batch of samples, they were talking about just regular humans, maybe. Or the mutants. It's still sad. Deemed unsuccessful, the development phase displayed extreme aggression, prohibited from reproduction. Final specimen sent to... What do you mean reproduction? Were they doing dirty and squirty with mutants? Well, not with mutants, but... What do you mean reproduction? Oh, I love these kinds of things. It's so interesting. Observations. Day 1 post-implementation. Medical parameters remain within expected ranges. I'm certain I made the correct choice this time. Day 10. Subject is awake and conditioned reflexes have returned. No apparent disorientation. Tests indicate that this brain is capable of processing human speech. Promising sign despite our inability to establish direct contact. 3 months. Every attempt to indirectly stimulate the subject's cognitive processes or controller abilities has been... Oh my god! The controller is the monster! The guys with jeans! They are wearing Levi's! That's the one! So this mother trucker made controllers? Ooh. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of forceful experimentation. I know it's a hot take. Physical stimulation has also proven ineffective. The subject has not used this ability. The subject has not used his abilities once. I'm beginning to suspect that his brain may be damaged after all. Is it a League of Legends player? I'll find out how long. Now they are cutting our funding. Yeah, this is a controller. But I don't know if he was referring to this specific guy or if he is just the body here. say with a certainty that Professor Dvupalov was mostly correct. The main flaw in Universal Soldier program lay in Project X scientists' failure to preserve the test subjects, reason humanity doing the brain manipulation, prioritize basic personality is also a factor. For example, prisoners with type C7 exhibit less promising results than stalkers with type, and then it cuts. Stalkers again. Leave us alone! Damn! It's behind me, isn't it? Hello? Okay, a quick note. One of my favorite moments of horror movies, I'm a big, like, enjoyer of horror just in general, especially movies and games. But my favorite parts are, like, you know those moments where they do the research and there's this, like, montage of research with, like, them going to the library or, like, browsing the computer and, like, clicking on the search and then, like, scrolling and, like, I love that so much. Like, I watch horror movies just because of that. And I feel like that is happening right now. And I am so happy. It's like, oh yes, of course. Encyclopedia. Ow. Wait, not this one. I need... No, not F2. I need F1. This one. There we go. Why do I feel like this thing is gonna raise and something's gonna come out of it? Ooh. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure that I'm safe, and then I'm gonna browse. Data is an experience involving blind dogs. Aww. Finding derived from experiment with single mutant species unrepresentative. Extended experiment involving different Okay, so they were doing this on the dogs. It didn't work. Is that when they moved to, like, people? Wait! I need to look closer at those, like, jumpy boy monsters, because those were stalkers, right? So if it didn't work on... And they do run on fours, like dogs. And if it didn't work on dogs, maybe that's what they were referring to with, like, needing stalkers or something. And that's what they are, the stalker boys. Stalker dog boys. Oh my god, yellow paint. Really? I could not tell that I need to jump here. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Who is real? I am not coming down. Does it have a different, like, spawn point? This mother trucker! Dude! Let me fight, please. Leave me alone. Okay, I need to get up here. Why it's so funny the way he like moves around. Just this is C, right? Effect. Is this gonna help? Of course it has to be a German. The evil doctor. The evil.
Yes, you make a good point. Remind me, where are the blueprints for the suppressor?
Okay. So Faust was working on Project X. Was Project X the time when they made like most of these mutants? Or did like certain mutants like the vampires, those like bloodsuckers, did they exist already? Or are the bloodsuckers and all of these guys that we see, are they all made from Project X? Because if yes, then I think we will have to pay this Dvupalov guy a little visit after he helps us. And I'm definitely not giving this research to anyone. Well, I mean, if I... Are they gonna continue... I don't know. I just don't want anyone to have, like, access to any of this fucked up stuff. Why do they even need this? I don't know. Ooh. But we also don't want them to recreate this experiment in the future. Oh my god, it's monolithian. It's menthol. Is it a vision? I think, yeah, I think I'm just tripping. No, I'm not tripping. I think they're actually here. Because they don't want me to use the suppressor. Obviously, right? My ammos are running so fast on this. Oh my god, this video is like this episode. I don't want to call it an episode because like this is not Netflix, but it's so interesting. I did loot this guy. A single sausage? Yes. Man, I don't know which way to go. Maybe the stairs over there? He just scared me when he dropped. There's such a distance between us and a million miles. Oh, hello from the other side.
How much they've called 1,000 times.
Ooh, recording from stream.
My head, fuck. I can't let history repeat itself. Today's March 3rd, 2017. You're S.T.A.L.K.E.R. You used to work at S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but you quit and tried to sabotage X-11. You failed. Escape to the mainland. Go into hiding. Then come back and make sure those bastards can complete Project X.
Oh. He lost his memory. X-11. History repeat itself. Yeah, so I guess history that he's referring to is X-11, and then this is Project X. So then the Dvupalov guy, did he work with S.T.A.L.K.E.R? Oh my god, I have so many questions. Is this whole thing like S.T.A.L.K.E.'s doing? Like, no matter where you go, you just go... Like, the end result is always S.T.A.L.K.E.R. And they are somehow involved in everything. And it's bad. Always. And that's why I don't trust them. Radiation. Oh, he does have the radiation marker. It's like when you rub your eyes really harshly and then you see this. These little like dots. Okay, how do I get up there? Like, how do I leave? Is this the way to go? I don't know if it is. Ah. Yes, of course. This is where I did not continue.
It's very suspicious.
It's very suspicious. Yes, of course. Hehe. You mother trucker! How are they sniping me with a shotgun, but I can't do the same thing? That's not fair. Man, fuck this guy. Okay, hold on. Go gamers. We love Fortnite. I'm really curious where Strider is. I know that he became Monolithian, but I wonder if, like, he's gonna show up again. Is this expensive? It's 500 buckaroonies. 500 schmeckles. Okay, for now I think we're good. Wait, how many grenades do I have? Oh, it's 10. I read 40 for some reason. Wow. No reward? Oh man. Ooh. Oh, I don't like this. A long corridor, and I can't even hide anywhere.
Look for ways underground. We must descend and eliminate all threats to the voice of the monolith.
They sound like they are role-playing. It's like they are in the RP Discord called together. They're so goofy. Oh! Finally doesn't smell like ass. Oh god. Never mind. Brothers! Come out of here, gamers. I'm not dealing with these guys. Uh-oh. Oh, there's the opening. Go, go, go! Fuck! I thought I could squeeze through. Okay, quickly, where do we go? Think fast! That's close as well. Gotta do it later. I'm way too intrigued right now to do something else. I have to know what's going on. I hope there's gonna be an RPG choice to, like, kill all of those scientists.
With peace and love.
We have arrived. I need answers! Man.
Where did you find the key? Can't you just move on? Where are you go-
The Stalker, he's back. Those papers I mentioned, do you have them?
Where are your manners, young man? You won't even offer a man a shit and pour him a cold one?
Here. I don't want to be anywhere near these things.
This is... Yes! This is it! At last!
There's nothing exciting in there anyhow. I've told you before, young man. If even my own work can end in failure...
Faust wasn't exactly... a failure. In a way. Haven't you heard? He tapped into the X network, brought the monolith back, and caused a bloodbath all over the zone.
So he's... your project? The abilities you incorporate?
Shut up! I knew I was right all along. So that bunch of old farts in pots haven't given up on my research. Hooking him up to the monolith was a stroke of genius.
Now what?
And I told them that the only way to create a true controller is to preserve his capacity to think, to feel, and make decisions. Sure, right now the choices he's making don't align with what the Ward, the NDST or anyone else had in mind.
But he lost vision? Is that?
I did succeed.
So Faust was also experimented on in Project X. Why are other controllers mutants, but Faust is a regular person?
The MDST? What's that?
The scientists from Project X who, unlike me, were eager to continue their research even after it was officially shut down. It appears they were the ones who made the controller project a reality. Officially, they had no funding or approval to proceed. However, Sea Consciousness wasn't content with merely creating the zone. They were determined to safeguard a pitiful existence. That's why they needed the monolith. And later on, Faust and his abilities.
So they can control the army with the controller. Why did you create Faust?
Why did you create Faust?
The mutants turned out to be far too unpredictable, useless, and downright dangerous. The aim was to mold them into obedient soldiers, The Liege had some success with more primitive tools. But I believed we were on the wrong path. The error, I thought, lay in the very design of the controllers. Without consciousness and human empathy, their C abilities were pitiful. Faust demonstrated this vividly, but masterful tools necessitate much more precise fine-tuning.
I don't know about human empathy part. Again.
Why did you create...
The mutants turned out to be far too unpredictable, useless, and downright dangerous. The aim was to mold them into obedient soldiers. The Liege had some success with more primitive tools. But I believed we were on the wrong path. The error, I thought, lay in the very design of the controllers. Without consciousness and human empathy, their C abilities were pitiful. Faust demonstrated this vividly, but masterful tools necessitate much more precise fine-tuning.
Like, I don't understand why this is happening now. I mean, this guy stopped his research and everything a while ago. Did he say that MDST? No, they didn't continue. Like, I was thinking maybe they were the ones who, like, made Faust, but this guy made him. So, like, why did he show up now, and why did he start doing this now?
Who is Faust now? What have you turned him into?
We granted him the abilities of a controller mutant. But I'm convinced that Faust has retained his humanity. See, there's no more Project X, no C consciousness, no MDST to protect. He wasn't being directed by a program. He initiated this of his own free will. I believe the monolith became an idea to him. Give a man an idea he can grasp, and he'll do much more than he would ever do cursed. I've always said that it works better than any leash.
I mean, he has a mind of a controller. He wants to control, and he's able to do so by, like, tapping into this rock that allows him to awaken and control a bunch of monolithians, who he has this, like, personal army that he can command. So Faust's, like, very essence, or maybe like a natural reason of existing, is to control. And Monolith is giving him a purpose, because he lost his purpose when, like, all of the other establishments, I guess, got destroyed, or they just stopped existing. He had free will, but having free will also gave him, like, it made him so free that maybe he lost his reason, and then he found it in the idea of Monolith. Because it's like this hive mind. Interesting.
I found the suppressor. Can you install it?
All right. I almost forgot the reason you're here. All the work I did. It's all become meaningless. You're going to kill Faust.
Well, yeah.
A lot of people died because of him.
Because of you.
Were they good people? Well,
I don't know.
Then find other good people to install the suppressor. I'm not a technician. You're as much of a fool as I am if you think you can set things right. The controller project was abandoned, and yet Faust endures. Monolith disappeared, and now it has returned. Go ahead and kill Faust, Stalker. It won't change a thing. You'll see.
What is he said? Like, what? You want me to, like, leave him alone or something? Like, what do you mean?
It will change nothing.
Why can't I draw a gun in here?
I'll help you find the suppressor. What more do you want?
Let me enjoy peace. I want to kill you.
Quit fucking me, you Mokiels.
Wait, where's the other guy? The other... Oh, there he is.
Thanks for those papers. They're a treasure worth all the years I spent at Malachite. We'll stay in touch. I've got grand plans for the future.
You better not do anything weird, sir. Upgrade in your... on your helmet? My helmet? Wait, I think I can actually go here as well. Should we give it a try? Maybe I can fast travel. I don't know. Last time I tried to go there, I kept getting shot by a sniper. So I was told to go in there. So maybe now I can. I don't know, but I want to give it a try. Maybe we can put some stuff in the chest or sell something. And I just generally like... discovering new places. Oh my god. Is this a no? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. I still cannot go there. And it seems to be a one-shot because the game does not want me to go there. Maybe... is this somehow related to my choices in the game? So, like, if I have sided with a different guy, then I would be able to go there, but then the other place would be blocked. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. You know, it got me thinking. Faust, the way he was talking was very much of, like, when a cult leader talks. And if anything that I have heard about cult leaders is that they love control and they just love this fame and people kind of being in their cult, and like it's a whole thing. So the fact that he was a controller and he wanted like more and more people to follow his cause, it's just very interesting. And I have noticed like little similarities with him and S.T.A.L.K.E.R. in a way. I mean, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. also speaks very much like a cult leader. But I feel like Faust's intention from the very beginning was to control all the Monolithians and have this army. And I think because that is his like essence and what he was, I guess, created to do, that's maybe especially why he wanted, like, he had this whole plan. And I hope what I'm making makes sense because I'm kind of just talking. So, it's just interesting, just like parallels and I don't know, deeper meaning and all of that stuff.
You need something fixed? Well,
oh wait, do I have to like go in? This is why I could not install. Because I could do it later. An upgrade designed to hinder the psi abilities of mutants assembled by... Oh my god, I swear to you guys, when I asked the question in the very beginning of the video, I had no idea this, like, what? Oh my god. Damn. Damn. Thank you.
Come back anytime.
Get in touch with Spark.
Skip, come in. How's Sky's request going? Is there a way to deal with the phantoms of our mad monolith preacher?
I've got the suppressor. It should shield me from Faust's influence.
Good for once. Can't say the same about the rest. Faust is gonna turn everyone in the zone into fanatics. And the worst is that he's got a pretty good chance. But we have a plan. Head over to the Duka. I'll tell you all about it.
I think I'm going to call it a day here, guys. I really wanted to finish this today, but this seems to be a really big quest, and it's midnight for me, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to, like, finish it, and I would like to dedicate, like, a full good video to this quest and fully experience it. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. It was a very interesting video, I think. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and my content in general. So, yeah, have a good day. Goodbye, everyone.